Hello friends, Doug Finke, 16-time Microsoft MVP. Today I want to take a look at Visual Studio Code, GitHub Copilot, how you can work with images and generate code from the images without OCR installed and a bunch of other things. It's going to be good. If you like what you see, please subscribe, hit the thumbs up, hit the notification so you can get notified when I put out more videos. So let's kick this off and have some fun. Here you see I have an image of a Python program. I copied this image from the internet and it's a quick sort. And what I want to do is copy it and then work with edit with Copilot and see if I can do some stuff with the code here. So I'm going to copy that. I'm going to close the image, and down here on the bottom right, I'm going to paste this into where it says edit files in workspace. Now if I hover over it, the image is now pasted and ready to be used with Copilot and AI. If I did change to something like O3 Mini, okay, it says O3 doesn't support images. That's cool. We can go back to GPT-4o. I'm also using Visual Studio Code Insiders to get this done. It doesn't work with the general available piece yet, but it is here in preview in the Insiders version. So now I've pasted my image, and with a Python program in an image, I want to say port to go. And what you'll see is it comes up GitHub telling us it's doing some generating, and it says takes my prompt, port the provided Python to go. So it expanded and improved my prompt, and basically I'm done. Now there's a bunch of cool things here. We won't go too deep. You can either accept or discard any changes. This can do multi-file edits. That's a topic of another video. And it created this quick _test_method.go. If you remember, let's click on the image, right? So it actually figured out from the image and it named it exactly as it saw in the image. So that's pretty cool. You can choose to accept or discard the changes. If I was doing multi-file edits or a larger edit, I could review the different pieces that changed, and I could accept or discard the pieces as I go. So I did an accept, and that's how I'd write it in Go. Now, just for simplicity, I'm going to convert it, or I want to port it to another. I'm going to port it to PowerShell, so I can just run it to see if it works. So just port to PowerShell, press enter. And off it goes. Created the PS1 file, and here it is in PowerShell. I'm going to accept it. I'm going to live with the name, even though it's not an unapproved verb. And that code looks interesting. And it even took the example from the image to set up an array and show the original, and then sort it and show the disordered. So now I'm going to just run this, and I'll let you fact check it. But it looks like it correctly sorted the numbers. So that's how quick I can actually take an image and bring it into Go or bring it into PowerShell. And that was to just show you that you can do this for any programming language. You can grab something that's an image, maybe you don't have the code, maybe you had to take a snapshot of it for whatever various reasons, and then you can just drop it into GitHub Copilot and you can ask it what to port to. I could port this to Rust, C#, F#, so on and so forth. And then you can do even more cool things. And then once it's in your editor, once it's in Visual Studio Code, you still have the conversation going. So you can ask it to add documentation, you can ask it to do code reviews on it, you could ask it how would it improve it. Lots of cool ways to go from here. Just wanted to show this feature. I think it's great. Hope you liked it. Stay curious.